Alrighty, folks. So let's say we were given these three questions here, and the first one says, find the equation. Well, the instruction is to find the equations of the following lines, and we have A, and they give us A is line with gradient 5 and y-intercept 3, and we know the general form for the equation of the straight line is y equal mx plus c, where y and x, well, we can leave those two blanks because those 2 letters represent any point on the line, and we know m is the gradient and c is the y-intercept. So this, to write the equation of that line, it will be y is equal to the gradient, which is 5x, plus the y-intercept 3. That is simple. And then we have B says the line with gradient 3 through 4 and 1, negative 1, sorry. So this will be once again y equal mx plus c. Once again, we replace x and y with this point that they give us, because they said that the line passes through this here, and they gave us the gradient as 3. So to find c, we put in all of those values and we solve for c. So y will be 4 is x and negative 1 will be y. Negative 1 is equal to the gradient, which is 3, times the x, which is 4, plus c. So negative 1 will be equal to 3 times 4, we get 12, plus c. Hence, negative 1 minus 12 is equal to c. So hence, c will be equal to negative 13. So the equation of that line will be y is equal to the gradient, which is 3x minus 13. Alright, now on the last question, now let me work that one over this side. See, it says the line through 3 and 5, 3, 4 and 5, 0. So once again, y equal mx plus c. We need two things. We need the gradient and we need the y-intercept. So we know we can find the gradient with these 2 points. All right, let me put the coordinates here. We have 3, 4, and we have 5 and 0. So let's call this one x, and let's call this one y. Let's call this one x2 and y2. This will be x1 and y1. So to find the gradient is the change in y over the change in x. So it will be y, let's say y1 minus y2 divided by x1 minus x2. That will be the gradient. So the gradient will be equal to y1, which is 4, minus y2, 0, of that divided by x1, which is 3, subtract x2, which is 5. So that will be equal to 4 minus 0, we get 4, 3 minus 5, we get a negative 2. Hence the gradient is equal to 4 divided by negative 2 is negative 2. So the gradient of the line is negative 2, and we need the y-intercept. So what we can do in this case, we are given 2 points, meaning the line will pass through these 2 points. So we can take either one of these 2 points and substitute it into this equation along with the gradient to find for this big man here, c. So let's substitute that. So y in this case, let's use this point. All right, let's use the 5 and the 0. I think that would be easier. So the x would be, so the y would be 0 is equal to the m, the gradient, which is negative 2, times the x. In this case, the x would be 5 plus c. And then we work it out to get 0 is equal to negative 2 times 5. That will be negative 10 plus c. So c will be equal to, and we take over this 10, it becomes positive 10 is equal to c. So c is equal to 10. So we know the components, we know the gradient, and we know the y-intercept. So now we can write this equation, the equation of this line through 3, 4, and 5, 0. So that will be y is equal to the gradient, which is negative 2x plus 10. And this is the equation of this line here.